What's up, guys? And we're back again, and it is match day 2 of the Premier League season. Predictions, all that kind of stuff is coming your way this video. First of all, we're just going to start off by looking at the Premier League table. Obviously, there's one game played. There's these 4 teams that haven't played because Man City and Man United were Europa League and Champions League early exits, so they didn't play in the first week. But yeah, Arsenal, Leicester had a decent start. Arsenal, I watched as many of these games as I could throughout the whole of the weekend, just so I could just see how teams are playing, so then I can analyse them and basically just see what I think they're going to do for the next lot of games. Obviously, me being a Liverpool fan, Liverpool game against Leeds, that was for me, that was a very exciting game, but a very nervous game as well, because Leeds very, very dominant in the whole majority of the game. So Leeds, I think they could be a good force. But yeah, we're just going to go straight on to the matches. And the first game we've got is Everton versus West Brom, which is Saturday 12:30. I watched Everton versus Tottenham. See Everton winning 1-0. And I'd say Everton they've got a very, very good, strong squad now. The players, they've got, what am I going to say? Right, the players are working well for Ancelotti. Ancelotti has got the players working well for him. So, for me, I'm going to say that Everton are going to win this game. This one right here. They're going to win 3-1. West Brom, they need to try and get a goal in the Premier League season to try and kickstart their season. Otherwise, they're not really going to do well. But you never know; it could be a change. But I'm going to go with 3-1 Everton. The next game we've got is Leeds versus Fulham. Fulham losing 3-0 and Leeds losing 4-3. Obviously, like I said beforehand, a very, very good game. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday. And I've gone for a 2-0 win to Leeds. Mainly because of the fact that I watched the Fulham Arsenal game, and Fulham, they were alright, but they just couldn't get the right positioning to shoot, if you know what I mean. But Leeds, they were dominant against Liverpool. But yeah, I will admit Liverpool made a lot of errors as well. But you got that Jack Harrison, or whatever his name is, unbelievable player. They got some very, very good players that can get them the win. So yeah, 2-0 to Leeds is going to be my score for that one. The next game we've got is Man United versus Crystal Palace. For me, obviously, I don't know did I watch the Palace game? I don't think I watched the Palace game, but I know Palace won 1-0, I believe. So Palace, they haven't really got any standout players still, apart from Zaha. Obviously, I was hoping, not hoping, I was expecting them to make more signings, but they haven't. Man United haven't, I don't think they've signed anyone either. But Man United, obviously, the team was playing well back into the last season. They got into the Champions League. So I've gone for a 2-2. Just because Man United's first game of the season, they might not be up to scratch. You never know. But Palace have already had a game, so they might be able to just full on pressurise them. So yeah, 2-2 for that game. Arsenal versus West Ham. This is just, to me, it's an easy decision to make because all over the social media and everything is about West Ham being the players not wanting to play for the club or something like that. It might be a false accusation, but I'm just saying what I've seen. But there's a lot of West Ham fans as well that are saying that the players don't want to play for the club. So for that, to me, I think Arsenal's gonna win probably 3-0 again. They've got a very strong squad. Aubameyang is very good. Arteta's he's doing wonders with that Arsenal team. It's crazy how things turn around quite easily. And then the next game we've got is Southampton versus Tottenham, We have gone with a 2-1 win to Spurs, but Spurs obviously losing to Everton. Southampton lost to Palace. So realistically, this game could go either way. Depends. Obviously, if Danny Ings turns up in the game, you could score a couple of goals. Obviously, Harry Kane, if he turns up, he could score goals. Son, if he's, I don't even know if he's fit. I don't even know if he played the last game. But this could be a very difficult game for both teams. It's gonna, no matter what, it's gonna be a difficult game in my opinion. So Newcastle versus Brighton. We're actually going to go with a Newcastle win. We're going to go with a 1-0 win for Newcastle. Brighton lost. I watched the game yesterday. Obviously, as you can see here, they lost 3-1 to Brighton. Brighton had a very, very good game. Oh, bear with me a second. My phone is vibrating. Yeah. So yeah, I think Brighton. They've lost Lallana to injury already, so that's a big loss to them already. I know Lallana is not exactly the fittest of players to have in your team, but yeah, I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to the Newcastle United. Right, the next game we've got is Chelsea versus Liverpool. Right, this game all depends on whether they have Thiago Silva there. If Ben Chilwell was fit, I don't know how far he's away from being fit. If they have the main players, all the ones they've signed and back, thingy back, it could be a very interesting game. But I'm going 3-2 Liverpool. It's going to be another close game for Liverpool, but Chelsea are just going to miss out, I think, on this game because Liverpool seems when they play Chelsea, they seem to be playing quite well. That's just my thingy because obviously last season both home and away wins. So I think it's going to be a 3-2, but it could be the other way around because Werner might bang some goals in. Havertz might play a hell of a lot better than what he did in the first game against Brighton. So you never know. You generally never know. The next game we've got is Leicester City versus Burnley. Burnley was the first game of the season, obviously because they were playing either Man City or Man United in the first game. I'm going to go for a 1-1. Leicester won, 3-0, 3-1, something like that. Vardy scoring 2 of the penalties. I know Liverpool had 2 penalties as well, so we sort of got lucky as well. But if they don't get them penalties, are they going to be able to keep scoring more? That's just the question that's going to be asked. Burnley, obviously, first game, they're going to want to prove a point, so they're going to go out there try and just rip teams apart, aren't they? The next game we've got is Aston Villa versus Sheffield United. I'm going to say it's going to be 2-0 to Sheffield. Aston Villa, to me, just don't have no. They've got Jack Grealish. I can't really name anybody else, to be fair. But apart from that, yeah, I think it's just going to be 2-0 Sheffield, in my opinion. I don't really have much opinion on that game because I haven't watched either of them teams play. I don't think Villa's played yet. Was it Villa? Hold on, let me have a look. Yeah, it was Villa that hasn't played yet. So, and then the final game we have got is a Monday night football game, 8:15. I know I haven't said the times for all the other games just because why not? I just didn't want to. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, and then Wolves versus Man City. I've gone with a slightly controversial score, but I am going some of these score lines. I'm going off what the scores were last season as well, because Man City lost to Wolves both times last season, which was a massive difference in possibly what happens in the league. And so I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Wolves. Wolves had a very good game against whoever they played the other day. Sheffield, they won 2-0. Very good game. I watched the whole game. To me, Wolves play very entertaining football as well. So, for that, I think they deserve to go and take that 2-1. So, if you have enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back again. This video will be out on Friday, the day before the games. So every prediction will be out the Friday before the games. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Peace.